Whether your business has 6 floors or 6 employees, Walmart Business has everything you need to save time, money, and hassle. You can restock your break room with bulk ordering or bulk up your ordering team with shared payments. And you can get it all delivered straight to your business's door, whether that's on Wall Street or Main Street. Walmart Business. It's the Walmart you love, now for your business. Learn more at business.walmart.com.
Purina believes no one should have to make the impossible choice between their own safety and their pets. But nearly half of domestic abuse survivors delay leaving because they can't bring their pets with them. Through the Purple Leash Project, Purina is helping create more pet-friendly domestic violence shelters so survivors and their pets can escape and heal together. Visit Purina.com/purple to learn more.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
This episode is brought to you by Contentful. Marketers, you know that feeling when your creative clicks? When that social post sends engagement through the roof? When your outside-of-the-box campaign hits ROI positive? When a personalized homepage turns prospects into customers? It's utter marketing bliss. Contentful helps you create tailored omni-channel experiences without working overtime. No stress, no limits, only possibilities. Get the feels at Contentful.com.
Big news! Sephora is now on Uber Eats. So if you find yourself facing a beauty emergency, like needing a last-minute gift, or you're just out of your favorite mascara, again, don't panic. We got you. Order now and get $10 off on Sephora orders of $50 or more on the Uber Eats app. Order now. Offer ends October 30th. One order per customer. Additional terms apply. See app for availability. Delivery fees may apply.
What's been your favorite bad contract so far?
Bad contract.
Or like
Jakob
weird
Poeltl.
Jakob Poeltl.
Yeah, Poeltl.
Contract.
Poeltl extension. He got extended, bro.
Yeah.
Can I
3 years, $87 million.
Can I go retroactively and do the Brandon Ingram
Oh my God.
extension?
Brandon Ingram.
That one.
How's he
The
getting paid
rest
more
of
than
like
Julius Randle?
Poeltl's like legit.
Right.
Poeltl actually helps them.
It's not that Poeltl's not legit. It's like, what are the Raptors doing?
Sure, like I would apply that to everyone. Like Poeltl, I'm like, yeah, I get that. Like that,
Yeah.
like you need a big man. Like the rest of them, I'm like the Ingram one, I'm like, what are you doing here? Like that.
And I didn't realize how much they gave quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like I in the time, obviously, like this is a terror. I'd never been a quickly person, but like at the time I was bad. I totally forgot about it. I've forgotten about most of the Raptors.
I am a quickly person. I was like, whoa, that is
Yeah.
I was like,
good
nah,
agent.
dude.
That is a good agent he's got there.
Good agenting. But this summer, like, what's yours? I haven't, like, nothing's been so crazy. I think people were mad about the Nas Reed deal, which I thought was fine.
I think that's fine too. I think people would love to have Nas Reed on their team for that contract. Like you can move that tomorrow.
I thought he was getting 30, so it was.
I thought he was getting 30 plus. I think he's going to replace Randall in like 2 years anyway. So,
well, yeah, that's
Yeah, the Randall deal I think is cheap. Like $33 million a year for Randall seems pretty cheap.
It's about right. Yeah. I maybe
like, has
would
Brandon
rather
Ingram ever been as good as Julius Randle's been this year?
No.
Never.
Oh, no.
He's making way more.
He doesn't even play.
Masai.
Yeah.
You deserve to get canned, brother.
Look, this is the thing. People are like, Masai's one of the best. I was like, he was one of the best.
He was. He's been terrible for years.
He stopped trying since the bubble. Like, honestly, that's been my biggest thing was he has stopped trying since the bubble. Like, all the way across.
When they damn near beat Boston, that was like an overachieving team. Super fun team. But yeah, pretty much once Kyle Lowry started declining, it was kind of like,
the deals they got, the stuff they got back for
Siakam
and Siakam
and Van Vliet. They got nothing for Van Vliet.
No, Siakam and Anunoby. It's just and the fact they let Van Vliet walk, I immediately was like, this dude's done. He's fucking around now. The 6'9" vision or whatever was fucking awful.
He's out to lunch. And then they drafted another 6'9" guy who can't shoot.
I wouldn't say he hasn't tried since the bubble. I would say he doesn't have it anymore. This is a Jeff Petrie situation.
No, that's fair.
Jeff Petrie was the best GM in the league for the Kings for a long time, and then he just wasn't good anymore. And I think at a certain point, the league just passes you by. Maybe he'll be good next stop. Maybe he'll learn some things.
Every 6'9" guy who can't shoot possible known to man.
The length.
That's why he's going to end up in Orlando. That's why he's going to end up in Orlando.
Oh, that's exactly love him. Yeah.
One of us.
That's what made the Desmond Bane thing so weird. It's wait, that guy's got short arms and he can shoot. What are you doing?
Right.
We have to have one guy. We have to have one guy that stands out. That's different.
Yeah.
That's it.
What are you doing?
Yeah, Maze put this in the chat. This is the one where there are two that I'm like. Dennis Schroeder, 3 years, 45 to the Kings. You telling me on a team with Zach LaVine, Malik Monk, maybe Malik Monk's on the move, and DeMar DeRozan and Sabonis. You're like, the point guard we're going to have is Dennis Schroeder?
I think Dennis Schroeder's a good player. Sacramento.
I like a lot of their players, just not together.
That's the thing. They have there's actually a few teams where I'm like, I like these players. I just don't I don't know why.
I like Zach LaVine. I like DeMar DeRozan. I'm not a big Sabonis guy, but I get it.
I don't know what their deal is.
And then Duncan Robinson, $48 million for 3 years to Duncan Robinson. People are like, yeah, but he can shoot. I was like, yeah, but he gives up everything on the other end. He's neutral.
The last year is not fully guaranteed, though, right? I don't mind it so much if it's not fully guaranteed in the last year.
I just think for them to go get Karis LeVert and Duncan Robinson, man, I'd rather bet on Malik Beasley.
Well, so would Malik Beasley.
That was the joke.
Sorry, Zach. Sorry.
And then we could have gone right into the intro. It's
but I would have done the sign and trade from Malik Monk.
Yeah, just kind of a cool transition into the intro.
Hopefully they can cut my shit out. I don't know. Maybe I just.
I'm listening to
Cinephobe. I'm listening to Cinephobe this morning, and this is exactly everything Amin did to you. So
yeah.
Us Arabs.
Do you believe? Do you believe? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Do you believe? I don't know if I do. Do you believe? Maybe you do, or maybe you don't. Do you believe? I don't know if I do anymore. Do you believe? Let me know when you have time.
Welcome to the Do You Believe edition of Basketball Illuminati. Zach Harper, that's Mo Dakhil, that's Proud American as we enter America's birthday.
July 4th coming up, baby.
Wosny Lambre. Make sure you check out the main show on the feed. If you're not, what are you doing? Tom, Amin, Maze, keeping your third eye open. We're just asking if you believe in things. We got a good one today. We'll start off with our first topic, gentlemen. This one talked about on the radio a lot with Amin yesterday, so I'm very interested in your guys' take on this.
Do you believe?
Do you believe the Rockets and the Nuggets are now on the same tier as your world champion, Oklahoma City Thunder? The Rockets have added Kevin Durant, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Clint Capella, extended Jabari Smith Jr., extended Steven Adams, re-signed Fred VanVleet, forming an extremely deep roster, still holding future picks from Phoenix and Brooklyn in case Giannis or another star gets cranky. The Nuggets, after losing key pieces every single offseason because their owner is cheap, unloaded our boy, Curious Michael Porter Jr.
Mascot of the show is crazy.
And a 2032 unprotected first round pick to Brooklyn for a tall shooter facsimile at half the price, Cam Johnson, and none of the podcasts. Then took the savings to bring back Bruce Brown, plus newcomers Tim Hardaway Jr., and they traded that deadweight in Dario Saric for Jonas Valanciunas, an actual backup center. This is all after they pushed the champs to 7 games while Aaron Gordon had a bad hammy and MPJ was hampered by a shoulder injury and just not being very consistent. So, Waz, do you believe the Rocks and the Nugs are right there with the Thund?
Yeah, I feel like this is a trick question for me because I never thought the Thunder were some cut above everybody else. I actually did not believe the media line that this was a team that was unbeatable. They're going to win the next 4 championships. Oh my God, the unbelievable, unstoppable Thunder. Like, Indy should have beat their ass in Game 7. Okay. And their best player got hurt halfway into the first quarter. He was cooking these dudes on a bad wheel at that. We saw what the Denver Nuggets did in the second round. I just never thought OKC was somehow like the Durant Warriors. Like, I just didn't think they were that type of team anyway. So yeah, these teams in their conference vastly improving, I think puts them on a level playing field with the Thunder next year. 100%, I believe that.
Bo?
I actually agree with Waz. I think they're right on that same tier, especially Houston when you look at the depth they've added, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have 3 centers now while we have several teams without centers. They have, a lot of depth at wing.
Not the Lakers, though.
We'll get to the Lakers. Hold on.
I will argue they still don't.
We'll get to that.
But they have depth at the wing. Like, this is the whole thing, right? We paraded OKC's Thunder's depth across the board about how deep this team is. Every time they come off the bench, they're bringing in another solid rotation player. And when you look at what the Rockets have done, they've done exactly that. And they've added the scorer in Kevin Durant that can help them get a bucket down the stretch in a close game, which makes a massive difference for them. I like everything that the Rockets have done. And then, Zach, you said it in the beginning. They still have the ability, if they want to make a power move, if they want to make a massive swing during the season, they still have everything they possibly can need to make a legitimate offer for a superstar. So I just love where they stand. I love what the Nuggets did. I think that stuff's all awesome. It's just, it also always hinges with the Nuggets on like how healthy is Jamal Murray. And that's always going to be the thing that you're a little bit worried about. But like, they're right there. I think they're all on the same level.
Yeah, I think the Thunder, I would put the Thunder number 2 right now in the West. And the Rockets number 3. I do love what the Rockets have done, but there is the experience thing.
So you're saying the defending champs aren't the best team in the West right now?
No, the champs are number 1.
You said Thunder number 2. That's why
you said Thunder. Oh, sorry,
Nuggets 2. Nuggets 2.
Okay.
Nuggets 2. Thunder 1, Nuggets 2. Rockets 3. I think Rockets it's the experience thing. They just need a little bit more. One series against the Warriors. It took them to 7, down 3-1, push it to 7. That's meaningful. But you still gotta, Kevin Durant helps, Dorian Finney-Smith helps. Still gotta push a little bit more into that journey. But I think it's actually 1A, 1B with Thunder and Nuggets because that Nuggets team sucked. That Nuggets team was garbage. That was a garbage team. That team was awful. And Jokic just dragged their ass to 7 games. And if Gordon doesn't hurt his hamstring, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Like the Thunder smacked him in Game 7. But with if Gordon is somewhat healthy.
What was he doing out there, by the way? That was nuts.
Tempting fate? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. It's like, all right, our season's on the line.
I'm a Warrior, Game 7 and all that, but bro.
Yeah, no, you sit your ass down, man. This ain't going to happen. Yeah.
But Zach, not even that. They had leads in Game 4 where they easily could have won and made it a 3-1 series. Like there was they were right there.
Yeah,
this wouldn't even have gone 7.
I think people like think of it as like what I don't think people remember like that it was a 7-game series. I think people kind of just think of like, oh, Thunder did And there's like, oh, well, they smacked them by 40 in game 2 and they smacked them by 30 something in game 7, or at least they were up 30 something in game 7 or whatever. And so I think people kind of just think of like, well, the Thunder eventually handled them. But no, that like Denver could have easily won that series. And that team, again, garbage. The team was so bad. Now you have a legitimate backup center in Valanciunas. Those non-Jokic minutes,
they're actually play 12 minutes. Solid hoop. DeAndre Jordan
was weakened at Bernie's
playoffs.
He was a corpse that 2 people were carrying around, fake waving hands and stuff. Like he wasn't a player anymore. And that's not his fault. That is Calvin Booth and Tim Conley's fault. He shouldn't have been on the roster. They should have had an actual guy. And then they brought in Dario Saric, and my God, like December, they said, nope, you're not playing. Like, you're not good. And so Valanciunas is the actual backup center that, look, the non-Jokic minutes are still going to be bad, right? They're not going to be catastrophic when you remove him from the floor.
You're not losing the game, most likely, in those minutes where you were before with all that.
You might lose them by 5 rather than 15, right? And that's
and then
massive.
You're not stretching Aaron Gordon to play backup 5 in big moments. Like, it just the roster is so much more well balanced now.
All that
I think you can look at
all that shit of like, oh, why aren't you playing Jalen Pickett more? Oh, what about Hunter Tyson, or whoever the fuck that is? Or what about when's Zeke Naji gonna get some minutes? Like, no, you don't have to do any of that shit anymore. You got Bruce Brown back. You got Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah,
like you got real players now, and no more wondering who's gonna show up on the wing tonight. Cam Johnson there every fucking night, 39% from 3. Shows as consistent as it gets. You're not averaging 20 by having a guy go for 41 night and 0 the next. Like there is no wild swing. You're getting 18 and 22, 18 and 22, 18 and 22. Like that. Cam Johnson is consistent. He is consistent. He's not the rebounder MPJ is.
No, he's not. But
he's a playmaker. Like he can move the ball, and he got like all these looks. You know who the assist leader, total assists on the Nets last year?
No idea.
Ben Simmons. Total assists.
Oh, my God.
Played 31 games for them. Ended the season
Jesus
on the Clippers.
Christ.
Total assists.
I wasn't ready for that. I wish I didn't take a sip.
I saw that a few days ago and damn near pissed myself. I couldn't believe it.
That's
a crazy stat.
It's not, but it's not
now
just
Jokic
that.
is going to give him the ball. He might shoot 50% from 3.
It's just he's so much better suited to how Denver wants to play.
Oh, my God.
In terms of the movement, in terms of being able to move the ball.
Cam Johnson's going to go nuts on that
He
team.
can actually dribble it a little bit. Like MPJ, look, man, y'all know how we feel about him on this show. Every time that man handled the rock.
We love him. He's a great podcaster. He's a great Snapchatter.
He's one of the greatest podcasters of all time. I mean, that's undeniable.
Look, it's Jeff Teague. It's Joe Rogan. It's
Howard Stern.
He might be coming. He's going to New York. He's coming after Howard Stern.
He's going for Howard.
King of all media has competition.
Taking Howard out.
I just want to say something about the Thunder, though, because obviously the question is framed around them and their status as the favorite. Obviously, they're the favorite.
Yeah.
Obviously, they earned the shit out of this championship.
For sure, yeah.
I think they're going to be better next year. They're going to be tough. At the same time, I think people are going to treat them differently. Like, you're not this cutesy up-and-coming thing now. Like, you got the target on your back. All of that, collegial, but people going to be sick of that shit really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that matters. And another thing that we saw this, I don't know why the media insists on doing this. It's like, look at the cap sheet and look at the cap sheet and look at the draft picks and the Thunder are going to win the next 5 championships. And I'm like, guys, all of this stuff is cute now, but I promise you, being young, black, rich, and famous, there's better cities in the NBA suited to those needs.
Mm-hmm.
And even the guys who you say, these guys are married and family guys, even their families, their wives are going to get tired of eating dinner at Cracker Barrel, y'all. Like, there's just certain stuff that you cannot achieve over and over repeatedly. It's just going to get old. Like this fun, family, collegiate, blah, blah, blah dynamic. It's cool now. I promise you, it's not going to last forever. Mark my words.
The only thing first off, fucking unbelievable was
Look, I like Cracker Barrel. I enjoy Cracker Barrel. But I'm just saying, like,
he's getting back on defense now.
Millionaires tend to not
get in a stance once.
Slap the floor.
Transition defense. We gotta millionaires tend to not want to eat there.
Pick up points, higher pickup points. At the 3-point line.
Don't kill the messenger.
The one thing I like about the Thunder that I don't know if people really realize, that kid Topic, who was out all year with an ACL, if he's as good as advertised, like, that's another lottery pick that they're adding.
He's not as good as advertised, but he is good. Like, he's gonna be like, I mean, he can sling the ball. Like, he can really pass it. I'm curious, like, how they're gonna get him to defend, and he can't really shoot. Although they do have, doesn't Chip England work there now?
Yeah, Chip.
So I mean, him working with him for a year. All right. Let's see what that looks like.
He's probably been working it with them nonstop this entire season. Even I know Chip probably had his ass sitting in a chair and shooting. Yeah, like, there's all sorts of stuff that he's probably doing. Like, I'll be interested to see how
that probably improved. But the defense, I'm curious how that's going to work. But man, that kid can sling the ball. Like, he is an incredible passer. So that'll be an interesting addition.
How good does his defense have to be when they have so much defense behind him? Yeah. Right. This isn't a team where it's like
Trae Young and probably be fine on that team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, right, like, it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah. Listener, listen up. This is important. Okay. I'm going to try to save you some money here. If you're still overpaying for wireless, it's time to say yes to saying no. At Mint Mobile, their favorite word is no. You may think like, oh, that's bad. No contracts, no monthly bills, no overages, no hidden fees, no BS. Here's why I said yes to making the switch and getting premium wireless for $15 a month. You heard that correctly. $15 per month. Ditch overpriced wireless and the jaw-dropping monthly bills. And of course, there are all these hidden fees and stuff, but at Mint Mobile, plans start at $15 per month. All the plans come with high-speed data, unlimited talk and text. You're not doing like weekend and nighttime minutes or anything like that. And it's delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone. Don't have to get a new phone. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with all of your existing contacts. I switched months ago. People have asked, did you actually switch? Yes, I actually switched months ago. And I don't know what to do with all this extra money. I've cheated the system here. I've rigged something. This is an Ocean's 11 situation where I'm stealing wireless from Mint. That's how good a deal it is. Ready to say yes to saying no? Make the switch at mintmobile.com/dings. That's DINGS. That's mintmobile.com/dings. Upfront payment of $45 required, equivalent to $15 per month. Limited time new customer offer for first 3 months only. Speeds may slow above 35 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details.
Hello, listener. It's producer Maze here to talk to you about Kindred. Now, close your eyes like Owen Wilson during a job interview and imagine a way to travel that feels personal, comfortable, and connected without the price tags and the sterile feelings of hotels or short-term rentals. Now open your eyes and stop using your imagination because Kindred has made it very real. That's exactly what they do. Kindred is a members-only home swapping network. It's not a hotel. It's not a short-term rental. It's a smarter way to travel where each stay feels like home. Here's how it works. With Kindred, your home is your ticket. You earn credits by hosting fellow Kindred members, and then you use those credits to stay in over 220,000 homes in more than 100 cities worldwide. There are no hotel costs or rental fees, just the credits that you've earned. Every stay comes with white glove service, 24/7 trip support, and $100,000 in host protection. Make it easier for you to travel and enjoy yourself and not worry about details. I've used Kindred and I found an amazing home for a weekend getaway. in an idyllic location with amazing views and great ambiance. It had everything I needed. And the best part was, it cost me $0. So apply now at livekindred.com and use code DINGS to join for free. Plus, you'll earn 5 nights of travel credit just for signing up. That's right, that's 5 whole nights for free at livekindred, KINDRED.com, code DINGS, DINGS, livekindred.com, code DINGS. Hello, listener. It's Producer Maze here to talk to you about Quince and their cookware. Cooler nights mean cozy meals at home, and Quince's cookware has made fall cooking so much more enjoyable. Their pieces deliver the quality and performance of luxury brands, but at a price that makes sense. And they look gorgeous on the stovetop, too. No matter what item you need to complete your kitchen, Quince has you covered. With 5-ply stainless steel pots and pans, nonstick skillets, chef-quality knives, and even ceramic bakeware, which is perfect for cozy casseroles or Sunday roasts. And when you look at these prices, you might think, how is Quince doing this? How do they deliver high-quality items similar to high-end brands that are half the price? Well, let me tell you, they partner directly with ethical top-tier factories to cut out the middlemen and pass the savings on to you. And it's not just cookware. I got myself some bath sheets. That's right. When you're a tall man, you have to use bath sheets, not bath towels from Quince. It's like drying off with a cloud. It's incredible. Upgrade your kitchen for cozy fall meals with premium cookware from Quince. Go to quince.com/dings for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/dings, DINGS, to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/dings.
Wish you could become a morning person? You know the type, up before the sun, early morning runs, first one to the office with donuts and a smile. How do they do it? Easy. With the new Galaxy Watch 8, sleep tracking and personalized insights from Samsung Health help you improve so you can wake up to a whole new you. One who, dare I say it, skips the snooze? It's possible. Train your sleep with Galaxy Watch 8. Learn more at Samsung.com. Requires compatible Samsung Galaxy phone, Samsung Health app, and Samsung account.
This episode is presented by State Farm. Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like expecting the leadership of a team captain on the football field, but getting a sea captain. You wouldn't settle for just anything for your team. Shouldn't it be the same for your insurance? So don't settle for just any insurance when you can go with a leader. State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Do you believe?
All right, let's move on. Speaking of big men, do you believe Deandre Ayton, aka DominAYTON, fixes all the Lakers' problems? After an unexpected buyout by Portland, DominAYTON finds himself in LA as Luka Doncic's new pick and roll partner. Ayton will make $33.7 million this season, 8.1 from the Lakers, plus 25.6 from Portland's buyout, with a player option for next season. Lakers also let Dorian Finney-Smith walk out the door to Houston. But hey, don't worry. They replaced him, Jake LaRavia. Meanwhile, LeBron James opted into the final year of his deal, but made his frustrations with the team well known before the Ayton acquisition, most notably that the Lakers are, quote, building for the future, end quote, aka Luka's on the team. Let me go to Mo first. Mo, do you believe DeAndre Ayton has fixed all of the Lakers' problems?
Depends what you think the Lakers' problems are, right? If you think the Lakers' problem is LeBron James and the no trade clause, then signing DeAndre Ayton to piss LeBron off so much that he's willing to waive the no trade clause and demand a trade, it's a great move. It's a great move if that's what you're trying to do. If that's your plan, A+ signing Rob Pelinka.
Have you looked at how hard it is to try to trade LeBron? It's
I know.
hard.
I know. It's extremely fucking hard with all of that. I almost think, Zach, him picking up the option was a spite picking up of the option.
Absolutely. It's a George Costanza at play now thing. Like, I'm not leaving. Like,
yeah, it's all that stuff. But
if I stay the full year, I get my entire salary instead of leaving early.
So I think if that's what you think the plan is, perfect, great. Okay. In reality, I hate everything about this. First off, this is probably my least favorite player in the NBA. Not because I think he has talent. I think he has skills.
Super talented.
He never uses them. He never uses them. The number of times I've seen him spin out of a clear dunk to go to a jump hook is
fundamentals.
Absolutely insane.
No one needs to hot dog it all the time with dunks.
It's absolutely asinine. This is one of, I get it was cheap. I get it was even below the mid-level, all that bullshit. It is fucking asinine. He's not a dominant role player, so it doesn't really help Luka. Not a pop option. Like, he's gonna stop at the free throw line, try to get it, and then done some bullshit. He'll get you 14 and 10. None of it will be helpful.
Double. Oh.
It'll be after you're down 30. It won't fucking matter.
The numbers look good.
The size, the speed, the agility.
Yeah. Woo! Number one. Hey,
hops.
they've got two of the top 3 picks in the 2018 draft now.
Again, this is why everybody crying about the Pelicans. I'm like, all right, what, they're going to draft the next Ayton? Or who? Remember the kid Sacramento drafted ahead of Luka?
Marvin Bagley, free agent. They could go
they
get him.
They don't have the ability to. They're not even going to be in the lottery next year.
Here's the thing. Is there a more perfect player to drive JJ Redick into early retirement?
Forget the like, how's he gonna work with LeBron or Luka stuff? JJ's gonna stuff him in an ATM.
Bro,
JJ's gonna murder him.
To lose his mind.
This is gonna test like JJ as a coach more than anything ever.
And then you guys, we're talking about LeBron trade destinations. I've been floating this, trying to will this into existence. Trading for Karl Towns. You get younger. Karl Towns is on a long-term deal. They have basically the exact same salary. 1 for 1, no picks involved, no nothing. Let's just do it. Let's drive JJ Redick even crazier. Could you imagine JJ Redick?
We'd have to put him on a suicide watch. Like, that's just a problem. Like that.
And dominating on the same team, bro.
I mean, you can play 2 bigs.
Which ones are the bigs? Which ones are the bigs?
Look, that's part of the mystery, Mo. The opponent doesn't know on any night.
Big. He's the only one that plays in the post.
I've heard you float this a few times. That's fun. Honestly, I'm more in line of like, just go get Anunoby and Bridges or something.
I told this story. on the radio yesterday, but I think it's a perfect encapsulation of Deandre Ayton. December, took my nephew to a Blazers game. My nephew lives in Australia. He's getting into the NBA. First NBA game, right? So my nieces took my nieces to an NBA game a few years ago. They loved it. It was this great moment. It was actually a game, Dallas and Portland. It's the game where, I don't know if you remember, Luka hits this like crazy 3-pointer in the corner to send it to overtime. Like it was a really fun game, right? So we took them to that. So we take them all to this game in December. See the Blazers, and so it's my sister, it's my brother-in-law, it's my nieces and my nephew. And at one point, maybe first or second quarter, my sister, who knows nothing about the NBA, nothing about basketball, absolutely nothing, right? The only basketball she knows is like watching my nieces play organized basketball. She leans over to me and just goes, "What's up with number 2?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" She goes, "What's going on with him? Doesn't seem like all that interested or engaged." She's talking about Ayton. She has no idea what she's like watching in terms of like but she points, like she clues in on this, like hard enough. That he is disconnected from everything else that is happening in this game. That's the Deandre Ayton experience.
Have you seen that clip of Jokic like getting an offensive rebound that's been floating around?
Yeah.
He's fighting
he was already inbounding the ball. Yeah. Like he's already positioned to inbound, and it's like there's a live ball directly in front of him. He's like, "No, but I want to stay. I don't want to have to run back over here to inbound."
He knew what time it was anyway. He's like, "All right, what am I going to do? I'm going to stop this? Come on, let's just get this going. Let's get our offense going." That's
you know how you know the Ayton thing is bad. the Laker internet hype machine is struggling to get behind it.
They're not even selling like, hey, number one pick. He's only 26 years. Like they're not. They don't even believe it.
They're done.
This hype machine tried to tell me that Jackson Hayes and Derek Lively II are similar. Fucking 6 months ago. They're not even trying to sell Ayton right now.
That's where this is. They have to have their meeting at Summer League. Like, how are we going to do this?
Yeah,
that's the thing. He is super talented.
Yes.
He has the body and the athleticism and all this shit. He's super talented.
That's exactly what drives you crazy.
Like, oh, you're so mean about this. And it's like, look, if he didn't have a lot more, we wouldn't care or say any of this stuff. It's the fact that there's like so much more there that if he just gave a shit. And I get it. For him, it might just be, look, this is a job. I'm fucking tall. I'm athletic. I'm skilled.
What he could work on. He said, I'm a max player. What do you work on when you're a max player?
The problem was the goal was to get to the second contract, right? Yeah. Like that was always his goal. And he got to it. And now he's good. And he's reached his goals and all that stuff.
He's put 172 in the bank.
He's good.
Crazy.
What's he gonna like? What are you gonna tell him?
Wait, his second deal was 172?
No, that's total. He's put like between his first two deals, 172.
His rookie wage would probably be like 40 or something like that, or 30 something.
Probably like closer to 50, I think. Right?
Jesus. Oh yeah, he was the number one pick. Oh my god.
Yeah. Probably closer to 50, and then I think he got
the 4-year max.
It was like 130 or something like that. No, but Maze, that doesn't count. What's coming to him? What's coming to him with his buyout? With his
so
buyout
it is like 170. Yeah.
Just the one thing for me is like, couldn't the Lakers just go get Precious Achiuwa instead at just like the vet minimum or something? Like it was like you're almost just better off in that sense than bringing him in just for the pure frustrations of it. Like, let's just stop with the bullshit that all these teams always think I can fix him. I can fix him. We got what we need here.
I don't mind taking a swing. He just can't be your only swing.
Yeah.
It can't be your only swing.
The Lakers are that girl that's dating a club promoter. And it's like, no, I'm totally going to turn him into like a respectable.
Stop cheating on me and doing coke.
Stop. Yeah. For me, it's like, all right.
Let's good luck to the next topic.
I wish you the best.
Experience a membership that backs what you're building with American Express Business Platinum. Enjoy complimentary access to the American Express Global Lounge Collection and a welcome offer of 200,000 points after you spend $20,000 on purchases on the card within your first 3 months of membership. American Express Business Platinum. There's nothing like it. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-platinum.
It's the Smucker's Uncrustables podcast with your host, Uncrustables. Okay, today's guest is rough around the edges. Please welcome Crust.
Thanks for having me.
Today's topic, he's round with soft, pillowy bread.
Hey.
Filled with delicious PB&J.
Are you talking about yourself?
And you can take him anywhere.
Why'd you invite?
And we are out of time.
Are you really cutting me off?
Uncrustables are the best part of the sandwich. Sorry, Crust.
At Blinds.com, it's not just about window treatments. It's about you, your style, your space, your way. Whether you DIY or want the pros to handle it all, you'll have the confidence of knowing it's done right. From free expert design help to our 100% satisfaction guarantee, everything we do is made to fit your life and your windows. Because at Blinds.com, the only thing we treat better than windows is you. Visit Blinds.com now for up to 50% off primetime deals and free professional installation. Rules and restrictions apply.
Do you believe?
Which team do you believe has the most mortgages on their future? Live comes at you fast in the NBA. The Phoenix Suns and Milwaukee Bucks went from meeting in the 2021 finals to trading all their assets for star players and giving those star players away. Brooklyn Nets turned Kevin Durant into 10 picks, 2 swaps, and Curious Mike. The Suns turned KD into Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Common Maluach. That's it. The Bucks waived and stretched Damian Lillard. The Suns don't even have that option for Bradley Beal. Neither Phoenix or Milwaukee have their own pick unprotected until 2031. Then you have the Pelicans, who traded an unprotected 2026 to the Hawks in order to move up 10 spots and select Derek Queen. Does mortgage mogul Matt Ishbia retain the belt for most fucked up franchise, or has a new contender emerged? By the way, this is what I heard happened with that Hawks Pelicans deal, is that the Hawks just said, all right, we want a pick. And the Pelicans just said, okay. That was the negotiation.
Tough. It's tough.
I don't know if that's true.
That's tough.
But that's what I heard.
That's some part of the deal type of bullshit.
Like,
that's
cool.
That's
some part of the deal.
Tough for my argument that this isn't the end of the world for the Pelicans. That's a tough blow to that argument.
That could be bullshit. I don't know if that's true, but that was what I heard from a reputable source.
The problem is, Zach, whether it's bullshit or not,
is that it's believable.
Yes.
It's
the fact that it's like, totally makes sense.
The fact that I didn't immediately go, no, come on, man. I was like,
tough.
Yeah, I could see it.
We all just kind of went like, yeah, that's probably how it went.
Man,
like, it's maybe there was a pause for a second, but that's about it. Like,
so here's the thing about the Miles Turner thing, and it's an unfair, but it's still an accurate way to look at this Miles Turner. He's costing them $49 million.
It's true.
Yeah,
he is, because you stretch Dame to sign him, so it's the 27 on top of the 22, or 27 on top of 22
for 5 years.
Yeah, well, but it's only 49 a year for 4 years with Miles, and then it's just 22 for no reason on the 5th year because Miles will be gone. Man, I kind of think it's Milwaukee here.
It is Milwaukee. It's Milwaukee, and
it's gonna be a matter of does Giannis, and I don't mean this as like,
well, he has to reward has to reward them by just tanking the rest of his career and staying there.
Does he
at this point?
No,
get the fuck out.
No. So first off, I think it's the way I looked at the question. It's which franchise player do you think gets you more in a trade, right? Giannis, Booker, or Zion? The guy that gets you the least is the franchise that's the most fucked. And I honestly think that's New Orleans, because you don't know the situation with Zion's health. You don't know all that stuff. It's not like they can go, hey, they can't tank next year because their pick's already gone. Right. Yeah. And everything that they kind of have, if Milwaukee turns around to try to trade Giannis, if they trade him to Houston, they're getting Phoenix's picks. Phoenix is kind of fucked. So they're at least in that range of that stuff. And
Phoenix isn't going to be bad. They're just going to be mediocre.
But in the West, that's really tough, right? Like they can drop down.
Puts you in like the 8, 9, 10 range in the lottery, right? Which you can still win, but it's not like fucked.
If Booker misses 25 games,
sure,
right? Like, and it's not like he's been the epitome of health and all that stuff.
I don't know. Brad Beal used to get down.
I mean, but Mo, not having a pick for 6 years. I mean, I get it. Zion's a fat slob and unprofessional, and his career is basically over. And Jeff T put it beautifully. He's going to retire at 30. Like, it's a mess. But not having a pick for 6 years and $23 million of dead money for the next 5? What are you supposed to do with that?
No, they're fucked right now. But like, if they turn around and flip Giannis, they're going to get some young players and some draft picks out of that. Like, that's actually a win for them. My thing is they have a way out. If we just say they're not trading these guys, this is currently constructed. Yeah, Milwaukee's fucked. They just added $22 million on their bill for 5 years. They've just decreased their cap spend always at this point for the next 5 years. Totally understand it. But my thing is, they actually have a way out, and the dude doesn't have a no trade clause. They technically don't have to wait for a trade demand to do it. Will they? Man. No. But I just think, like, this team's not going anywhere. Like, I just don't see a way in which we're going to understand that stuff. Doc's trying to find a way to get out at this point. Like, this is going to be one of those things. Like,
they don't have a way out. I don't think they do, because remaining competitive.
The Pelicans have so much better players than the Bucks.
Here's the thing. Like, I think, they do. Once you get past Giannis, they do. Right? Yeah. Like, they do have a lot more talent.
Close.
None of that talent will see the court because they get injured all the time, but like they do have more talent. I think and they have young talent too, right? Like they do at least have like Jeremiah Fears and Derek Queen. You can at least like sell that to a fan base a little bit. Like you're not selling Kuzma and Turner to Milwaukee.
Not
Like
at all, but
once Giannis is gone, right? I think the problem with the Bucks thing is like, all right, you trade Giannis, you get all that stuff, and like then just like preying on Phoenix's downfall as your hope every season. It's not really a thing, though.
Matt Ishbia owns the team.
Sure, but they're not. But they're not the Jazz, though. Like that's the thing.
Right.
Like, all right, let's hope Devin Booker misses 25 games this season, and then we look at like that's not a thing. That's it ends up being a good thing for you at the end of a season. You can't go into a season hoping for that. Like that's not a plan.
But also, though, I get you. But also, just the fact of the matter is, having those picks also helps you make other moves, right? Like those are things. There's more you can do after all of this stuff. What I'm saying is, like when you look at it with New Orleans, and I'm just saying they're not done doing stupid shit, guys. It's Joe Dumars.
Troy Weaver apparently like handled the pool trade and the draft, and like I like the Jeremiah Fears trade, and I like Derek Queen, but you can't make that trade for Derek Queen. Like that's fucking crazy.
You not even that. You make the pick for Queen, then you got to trade Zion because they can't play together. They don't really work together.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: as bad as Joe D seems to look right now, and he looks horrible, does John Horst look way better? Like,
no,
why
they're
do we
all
trust him?
stupid.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't trust him with the shepherding of this before. And
it's crazy. We haven't mentioned Brian Gregory once. He's just he's the fourth. He's the fourth most successful. He's the guy running Phoenix.
Michigan State guy.
Hey, put some respect on the fourth most successful coach in Dayton history's name, or the seventh most successful coach in Georgia Tech's history. Okay,
was that in the
He's got a month of NBA experience. Thank you very much.
Here's the other thing about the Dame thing, which I heard from somebody who would be pretty credible on this. Like Dame would have had to seriously consider opting out of his deal next year for the flexibility to be like, this is a burning, sinking ship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like he would have had to strongly considered opting out of the deal.
Of
60
like 50,
million.
60 million, 58, 60 million,
That they just decided to light up. They said, fuck it. Who cares? We got to get Miles Turner in here.
Don't get me wrong. The whole the thinking from the Bucks the whole time is just
they had to take a swing. They had to take a swing, right? Like
it's incredibly dumb. I'm not excusing anything that they've done. I just think they have a better asset.
They got Giannis, and hopefully they get 7 picks or something.
Start to dig them out of stuff. Like that's really the hope of everything that they have. You know, and I just think when I look at Phoenix. Like Phoenix also trading away all their draft picks constantly. They go get Mark Williams. Like, okay, cool.
Sure.
Him and Maluach is a while away.
Maluach is a legit prospect. Booker is a guy who is there, like wants to be there and is like young and legit, like top 15 player in the world, right? Like no one's looking at him as like, hey, in the next year he may want out. I know the internet's like, hey, maybe with this Durant that he doesn't want to go.
No, that's not. Yeah, what I heard is
he's made it clear.
Yeah.
What I heard is he is trying to be in Phoenix for sure.
Yeah. Now Ishbia is.
I mean, that's a different story. Yeah,
he's a horrible owner. But
we're throwing in that wild card.
Yeah, but I mean this situation. I think the Bucks are in the worst spot. The thing, the funny thing is, there's this Nuggets fan who will like DM me every once in a while, and he, a while back he had asked me about Curious Mike and everything. He's like, it's just an immovable contract. And I was like, and this is before I knew anything was, I was just like, hey man, it just takes one asshole, right? Like that's the thing. It just takes one guy.
It was never immovable.
It takes one team, one idiot, whatever. And then the trade happens. I had forgotten I'd had this like little exchange with him. And he goes, you're right. It just takes one idiot. And I'm like, oh yeah, I did say that.
Brooklyn's got a confusing thing going on too.
Here's the thing with Zion.
They don't know
it just takes one team. It just takes Sacramento.
How?
Like it just, all
three of these teams should be calling Sacramento every day.
Teams. Yeah,
hey, how you guys doing?
Phoenix
today.
Yeah,
Should Phoenix be calling about Zion? I guess they should be calling each other.
Can the three teams
work some 3-team deal with it? Yeah, just
Oh God. What a mess.
But this is why the NBA is great.
This is amazing.
It would be boring if everybody was run well.
We have so many dumb teams.
This is what I wanted to ask you. When are the owners going to step in on this trade 6 million picks thing and make it illegal for them to do that?
I mean,
I don't see it. You know why? Because it's all the small market teams that are, for the most part, benefiting from it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's there. Like that's like the Oklahoma City Charge, right? Like every time they have a campaign,
yeah, but if
Oklahoma
OKC
City
gets so good and unbeatable from this, the rest of the owners will gang up on them.
But they can't. But they've already solved that with the CBA, right? Yeah. Like that shit's coming. They're about to pay. They're about to pay Shea $71 a year.
I know, but like at the same time, this same CBA is making it so that Minnesota can't keep Nikhil Alexander-Walker.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's so
the hope that I have is
because the problem was Minnesota, big market Minnesota.
Why would come on, 17th market or whatever they are.
Why should they be able to keep Nikhil Alexander-Walker on the roster?
That's a 4-sport market, was.
You're so insane. They're so
the Wild,
fucking
the Vikings,
insane.
the Twins, the Wolves. You gotta keep that at bay.
The Lynx.
The Lynx. Come on, the Gophers. I think they had a roller derby thing going at once. Like you gotta come on. Yeah, Twin Cities. You gotta take them down. I think my hope is that in the next collective bargaining agreement, because they're not going to peel it back. They never peel it back. They just tweak or add to it, right? So they're not going to take away the second apron. It's a hard cap. They want a hard cap.
Yeah.
By the way, the Lakers, I believe, are hard cap now, right?
Yes.
Aren't the Lakers hard cap?
So. I think so. I think so.
Okay. So, I think they only have like $5 million of room to like do anything the rest of the season, trades or otherwise.
Desperately need a wing and a big.
Yeah, they sure do. So I think Austin Reeves is gone, right? They got to trade Austin Reeves. Yeah. Anyway, that's a different topic for a different day. My hope is that they will tweak this second apron thing and only a percentage of your drafted re-signed talent will count towards it. Like 75% of like you draft Shea Gill or you draft Chet Holmgren, you re-sign Chet Holmgren, and it's like only 75% of his money counts towards these taxes and stuff. That's what it should be. You shouldn't get penalized for drafting well and keeping your talent.
Developing your talent.
That's ridiculous. You go sign players and keep them. You go trade for players and keep them. Sure. Lakers go trade for Luka Doncic and keep resign. Yeah. Tax the fuck out of that. I get it. I get that totally. If you want to stop teams from doing that. I mean, I don't get it. I think it's loser mentality, but whatever.
Yes.
Like that's all right. That's what you want to protect against. Sure. But you're going to penalize the Wolves for getting it right with Anthony Edwards or the Thunder for getting it right with Jalen Williams and Chet or any of this stuff. That's fucking dumb. That's so dumb. That's so against what you claim to care about of not wanting player movement.
I never understood why it wasn't included in the last CBA.
Because they're fucking idiots.
There was stuff that was discussed and talked about over and over again in that sense. Like it was brought up so many times that this shouldn't count against you. Like just look at the fact that Boston has to really basically throw away their championship roster. Even if Tatum was healthy, this was coming. We knew that there were moves coming.
Oh, for sure. Not to this extent this summer, but
there was
it was coming.
Happen.
We knew it was coming in all that regard.
They were at least getting rid of Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's kind of just the situation where it's
Drew Holiday makes more than Julius Randle.
That's going to do it for us. Make sure you check it out on all of Wass's work on Ringer NBA Show group chat. Make sure you check out all of those breakdowns on social media. Make sure you're checking out the Bounce free NBA newsletter. We're down to
stealing money. He's been
2
stealing
days
money.
a week,
I've been trying to tell y'all that.
TheAthletic.com/theBounce. Keep your third eye open.